In the summer of 2021, a muscadine seed that I had planted sprouted, and this is around that time when I was really trying to make sure that it survived those initial months. So now it's entering the end of 3 years, about to start another year of growing, and I decided to go ahead and prune it for the first time. Alright, so I'm going to start the pruning, start cutting this thing back, get it ready for the new growing season. Got a pretty good idea of what direction I want to take it. So first thing I'm going to do is this really long limb here that's coming out. I'm going to cut that back to there. And cut this off. There's a limb that's growing back. Cut that off. Cut this off here. And go right in here. Take that out. And inside this knuckle, take that out. And there. And take this out. And there. Let's see where we're at. So this particular limb here is growing back. I'm going to go ahead and take that out as well. All right. And from there, I'll just cut these. I think I'll cut these back. I'll cut this one back to there, and this one I'll cut back to there, and back there, and that'll be that. And I'll let it start from there for the new growing season. Let's go ahead and collect everything that I've chopped off. Some of these, I have a compost pile in the back that I will sometimes stick my root cuttings in, and I'll probably put that in. So here's what I've cut off. Take you in so you can get a closer look. So you can see the base. Looks pretty good. There is a little knuckle trying to come out right here. I think I'm gonna chop that off as well. Other than that, it looks good. ahead and put a touch of sealant on some of these wounds here. This plant attracts black ants in the summertime, so I will have to keep an eye out for them. As far as I can tell, they're not really doing any damage. I think that they are working with aphids. But this tree, I should say, this plant did really well last winter. Now, last winter was extremely harsh compared to this winter. This has been a very mild winter, in that we haven't had any overnights in the teens. Last winter, I lost 3 lemon trees. I was actually in Florida, in Miami, and the night that I came back, it was about 10 degrees outside, and the next day my lemon trees were dead. Alright, so the wounds are healed. The last thing, I keep this base weeded. It does have some weeds in here. Go ahead and pull those out. The moss isn't so bad around the base, so I will leave that alone. I really like the way this muscadine is looking. I think it's going to make a very, very artistic tree once it thickens up. It looks aged with the current structure that it does have. The right where it was cut, and it's very, very green, full of life, so it's ready to leaf out. Let me see something. I think I may have missed a spot here. Just to be on the safe side. Okay. And I'll let it go for another year. And then, last thing I'm going to do some hydrogen peroxide. Wet this. And go around the outside here. we go. All right. So that's my muscadine all pruned up and ready for the growing season. Y'all have a nice evening.